The FCC, or Federal Communications Commission, is a hugely important government body that for the past year and a half has had an empty seat on its board, which means that since 2021, the Commission cannot tackle urgent issues like establishing net neutrality and expanding high-speed broadband internet across the country.
Ms. Sohn portrays herself as a defender of free speech, but she has a history of campaigning to censor conservatives. She calls Fox News, quote, dangerous to our democracy, and has urged the FCC to revoke Sinclair's broadcast licenses. At the same time, she has a history of fighting against indecency regulations that protect children from exposure to filth on TV. To Ms. Sohn, it seems that conservative speech is worse than obscenity.
Gigi Sohn has come before Congress for the third time to attempt a confirmation to the commission, but if the Republicans have anything to say for it, that seat will remain empty. The FCC is an agency that regulates communication by radio, television, wire, satellite, and cable across the United States. Obviously a really huge deal, as most of our time these days is spent online or in front of some sort of screen. But apparently it's not as big of a deal as someone tweeting once that they have a distaste for Fox News. Gigi Sohn, as I said, has been Biden's nominee to the seat since 2021, failing to get enough votes to secure the appointment because of bad faith attacks by the right and sort of middling support from the Democrats. But interestingly, although it's clear Fox News is painting her appointment as a threat to free speech, there are other conservative networks that are applauding Sohn's nomination. Representatives from both Newsmax and One America Network, arguably much more right-wing than Fox, have praised her commitment to free speech despite disagreeing with her political beliefs. Wow, allowing someone to serve on a board despite not sharing every inch of your personal politics? Groundbreaking. So what then is going on at Fox?
It's a tax on our power grid. In North Carolina this winter, for example, nearly 50,000 people lost their power in freezing temperatures when somebody shot up two energy substations. And so on. Why is it not a big story? Oh, it's not a story at all. And of course, at the same time, we've also seen a series of bizarre accidents befalling the food industry.
I don't understand this. You have a news show, and look, we all know you're not a real journalist, but the point of your existence as a news show and political host is to untangle the answers, not just pose a million questions and say, suspicious, right? There is, of course, a reason that he's not looking into some of the answers to the questions he's raising. It's because the closer you get, the more some really strong links to the far right emerge. Look at the story from just a few days ago about the latest attack on our critical infrastructure, an attack that clearly had a motive. Federal law enforcement officials arrested two people accused of conspiring to, quote, completely destroy Baltimore. One of them was a man named Brandon Russell, and he is a founding member of a neo-Nazi group called the Atomwaffen Division that discussed targeting electrical and nuclear facilities in Florida back in 2017. He was released from federal prison last August after he was convicted for bomb making. So it seems like there is an answer to your stupid question, Tucker. It's just not one that Fox politically aligns with. How's that for censoring information? Thanks so much for watching. You can follow me on all platforms at Caro Johnson 917.